welcome back to my channel. Today's video is the dollar store makeup challenge. I have to admit that up until today, I had never actually seen one of these videos. I had seen like them in titles, but I never clicked on to actually watch them. I thought, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get in on this challenge. Wasn't really sure how people were putting these together until I came home with this makeup and watched a couple videos and thought, okay, well, whatever. I'm just gonna do it my way. I'm just gonna kind of do first impressions and just open them up as I go, and that's what I did. So I went to Dollar Tree, and here is my receipt. I bought 11 items for $11. And if you're interested in seeing how it went, then please keep on watching. So this is the bag of goodies from the Dollar Tree, and the first thing I'm going to use is, don't fall off the table, is this Sassy and Chic CC cream. Very, very slim pickings for foundations. It was either this or the BB cream, and so I wasn't sure which one would have the most coverage, but I just grabbed the CC cream, and I got the shade medium. I really meant to grab the light as well, and I guess I just forgot. So I grabbed the medium, and let's see how this goes. Okay, so once again, this is a CC cream. This is multi-action skincare and makeup, and the shade is medium. And I'm just gonna use my fingers because I'm trying to make this, you know, a budget-friendly makeup video, and not everybody can afford a $20 beauty blender. There are dupes for the beauty blenders, but there really haven't been any that I've personally liked. So actually, this doesn't look like it will be too dark. Let's see. So I'm just gonna apply it with my fingers. Yeah, so for a medium, this is actually pretty light. Oh my God, look how light that is for a medium. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this is going on almost like a sunscreen. Like just a light sunscreen. Yeah, there's like no coverage to this at all. And I realize I'm just kind of slapping it on my face, but that's how I would normally apply like a sunscreen or even a moisturizer. Okay, so this kind of did nothing except make my face really, really white. Okay. So maybe it's kind of darkening the more I rub it in and the more it sits. So I guess we'll find out, won't we? Yeah, so it's not as white as it was when I first applied it, but it's still pretty light to be a medium. So next up is this concealer from LA Colors. I got the shade Nude. They all looked pretty dark, to be honest, but looks can be deceiving. Can't even open this thing. Okay. It's getting really frustrating. Okay, that's not working either. Oh my gosh, I finally got it out. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is really dark and has very little coverage as well. Yeah, if you have really dark circles, then this would do nothing for you. I have sort of dark circles. They're not horrible, but so far, not so good. Okay. So they didn't have any primer, so I'm just gonna use this Master Prime from Maybelline because it's drugstore. So just kind of keeping with the budget-friendly theme. So luckily I did buy a powder. This is the Color Mates Compact Makeup in Light. And now for brushes, I decided to use, again, more budget-friendly inexpensive brushes. So I'm using mostly Morphe. I have like an e.l.f. brush. Morphe brushes are excellent. I know you probably see tons and tons of YouTubers using them because they're really good and they're really, really affordable. Really, really affordable. And like some of the brushes are, you know, $5.99, something like this. This came in a set. It came in a set with like this blush brush and like this lid color brush and this smudger pencil brush. And it came with one other, I'm not sure what I did with it, but I think the whole set was like $15. So I'm gonna take this powder brush and this, wait a second. Oh my God, I am such a moron. This is compact makeup. It is not compact powder. Okay, well, maybe that's a good thing because maybe I can get some more coverage for this look by using that. I don't know what, oh my gosh, seriously? Okay, so this is giving no coverage either. Like zip, nothing. Okay, and I don't have a powder, so we're gonna be powderless, aren't we? Okay, so that's garbage. Now, let's do some eyes. No, let's do some brows. So they didn't have any brow pencil that was like blonde or taupe or light brown. They only had this eyebrow pencil and sharpener in dark brown. So I'm just gonna press pretty lightly. Ooh, that is seriously a sharp pencil. Yeah, this is really, really dark for me, so I am just really, really, really gently using this. And then I'm taking a little spoolie and just brushing it through. Okay, so it's not horrible. I mean, they definitely are dark for me. This is not a color I would normally choose, but once again, it was very slim pickings at the store. So for eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using this LA Colors 12 color eyeshadow set. They had a bunch of different palettes. Like they had more bold colors, more like purples, just some crazy colors. But I just wanted to go with the neutrals, just the browns and like the kind of earth tones. Okay, so here's what the palette looks like. I am going to be taking a flat brush from Morphe, and I'm gonna take this light shade right here and put it all over my lid. Whoa, I thought it was matte. It's definitely not matte. Not really sure what to say about this right now. I'm gonna keep going. I don't know whether to laugh or cry right now. This is not going well. Okay, so for my crease, I'm going to use this brush from Echo Tools. It is a double-ended brush. You can get it at Ulta or at CVS or Walgreens for around $6 or $7. And I'm gonna go into, God, are these all shimmery? They don't look shimmery. I know it's probably hard for you to tell too. Maybe they look more shimmery on camera. I don't know. I thought that they were, I don't know what I thought. Okay, I'm gonna go into this shade right here. I'm just really flying by the seat of my pants right now. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay, let's try a different color. Okay, I have got to make this work. I'm determined to make this work. So I'm going in with probably one of the darkest shades in the palette. And you know what, I'm just putting it on my whole lid. So just so you guys can see, I'm using these two darkest colors in the palette, and they also have like no pigment. I think they might have been better had I not had that like kind of shimmery base underneath. I'm gonna switch brushes and I'm gonna go with this Morphe M124 brush. It's just this flat brush, and I'm gonna see if maybe that, if like really kind of digging in there will get me some more pigment. Yeah, and it does a little bit, so at least I can emphasize that outer corner a little. Eyeliner, LA Colors Auto Eyeliner in black. I'm just gonna line my upper and lower lids. Or I would, but nothing's really coming out. It's working a little better on the lower lash line than it did on top. And again, I wouldn't call this very black, I'd call it very gray. I'm just gonna take this Morphe E28 brush and blend out the shadows a little bit more. Now I didn't buy a mascara because I knew I would be just using lashes, so I'm gonna use this Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Mascara, and then I'm gonna put on these lashes from Wet n Wild called Shutter Shock C927A. So I'm just gonna do that off camera and, ooh, where's my lighting? I'm gonna do that off camera and come right back. So I have the false lashes on, and I hate to say it, but I don't like these either. They are pretty unnatural looking. Just the shininess of them. They were the most natural style that they had at the dollar store, and they're just, you know, they're synthetic fibers, and they just, but like they're really, really flimsy. They were hard to bend. They were hard to put on. As you can see, my face, I look kind of ghostly, and I'm gonna finish this out. We're gonna put blush and lips on, and I'm finishing this out. I'm finishing what I started. So for blush, they only had 2 shades of blush to choose from. One was a bright, bright pink, which I had in my hand, and then I thought, no, this could go really, really wrong. So I went with this shade, which is pretty dark. So once again, I'm gonna have to use a light hand, although it could, you know, have no pigment and be very light like everything else I've tried. So, oh, it has some pigment, but whoa. Yeah, that's a lot of pigment, actually. So this actually isn't the worst blush or color. I think if I had like a nice foundation on and that was powdered, and you know, if the rest of my face looked a lot better, that this blush would actually be nice for $1. So finally, moving to the lips, I'm using this Wet n Wild Brandywine 666 pencil. This pencil used to be super popular back in like the 90s, I think it was. A lot of celebrity makeup artists would use this, and it was sold out a lot of places that carried Wet n Wild. So I remember having this like many, many, many years ago. So this actually isn't bad. I'm gonna fill in most of my lip with the pencil. And now I'm gonna take this lip color in Mauve Glaze from LA Colors. So I'm actually not hating this lip combo. It's actually kind of nice. So I gotta say, out of all the things that I have tried today, I think that this lip combo is my favorite. I mean, the lipstick is smushed and smushed and broken, but it's still usable. So here is another look at my full face using the products from the Dollar Tree. The CC cream was terrible. The concealer was terrible. I feel like my under eyes look so dark. I don't think it's showing up as much on camera, but in the mirror, they almost look worse. Like it has like this yellow kind of orangey tinge that's making me look like I've been sick. So these shadows, unfortunately, I can't recommend either. They're just not pigmented. They're super shimmery, and I just don't even think they're worth $1. The lashes I definitely don't recommend. You can get better ones at even a swap meet for $1, $1.50, or $2. So now for things that I actually can recommend. One is this ColorMates blush in Marvelous. It's very, very pigmented, but if you use a soft hand, it can look pretty. And then the lip, this Brandywine lip pencil, and then this lip color in Mauve Glaze, which is what I have on. So here's one last look at the makeup. Nothing exciting on the eyes because I really just couldn't get any pigment from them. What I'm gonna do, I don't know if this is considered cheating in one of these videos, but I'm gonna take off the foundation and the concealer because I'm already feeling, maybe it's just psychological, but I'm feeling like a little weirdness on the side of my eye. So I definitely wanna get the concealer off. So I'm going to take this off and I'm going to be putting on just some drugstore products. Again, keeping it in an affordable makeup look. Products that I actually do recommend. I'm gonna put on this CoverGirl Clean Matte BB Cream. This is actually awesome. And then some Maybelline concealer and some CoverGirl Professional powder. So I am going to take a makeup wipe and just take all of this off, and I'll reapply the blush, and I'm gonna leave my lipstick on, but I'm gonna redo this part and be back in just a second. Okay, so I do feel so much better now. I changed the foundation and the concealer and I added some powder. I did reapply this blush, which I still think is a really nice color, and it should work on a variety of skin tones. So that's it, guys. That is how I fared doing the dollar store makeup challenge. I must admit, I did have higher hopes for this. I was really certain that it was gonna come out better. I don't know why. I guess it's because I've tried so many drugstore products that have been fantastic. You know, I didn't think it was gonna go like amazing, but I thought that I would have liked more of the products, so that the products would be just a little bit better quality. Again, I don't know why I thought that. I don't know. I definitely in my head thought this was gonna go much better than it did. But I hope you enjoyed watching it, and I hope that, you know, if you ever are in the dollar store, maybe I saved you a couple bucks because you won't pick up these items. And definitely, if you are someone who is on a tighter budget and you are looking for more affordable makeup, I am happy to do as many drugstore videos as you guys want me to. The top products, top 10 products from the drugstores, top foundations from the drugstore. I don't mind. I love drugstore products. I will still forever and always stand by my belief that you can achieve a beautiful makeup look and find quality products at the drugstore. You do not have to go to Sephora or Ulta or Macy's to buy expensive makeup in order to look great and have a beautiful result. You definitely can find that with products at the drugstore. Perhaps not from products at the dollar store like we just discovered, but at least you haven't, you know, shelled out a ton of money for these things. This whole thing, as I said in the beginning, only cost me $11. So I will probably end up pitching $9 of it. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. It was definitely fun for me and eye-opening, I guess. So if you did enjoy the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and Snapchat. Both are Risa Does Makeup. And I'll see you guys in my next video.